It's the NRW. As always, we give you the NEW. This is the What the Fuck W2AF 2020 episode 2. I am Kuya P, aka Patrick Michael Strange, and I got my guys returning. My man Lloyd Lee.
Hey, that's me.
Stand-up guy, stand-up comedian. What's up, brother?
Hey, man. Good to be back. Good to see you again. Another week, sir. Another What the Fuck.
Another what the fuck, a real what the fuck this week, and another what the fuck because we got back. We haven't seen him in a minute. He looked like he got lost. I don't know where this motherfucker been. You see him, Lloyd? You see this guy? What the fuck? Who is this guy? It's Glenn Lawrence McDonald from Level Up Comedy. What's up, brother?
Hey, just the Glenn Lawrence, baby. I'm back like I never left. What's happening? Did y'all miss me?
Miss you, man.
We miss you like you missing your last name.
My brother looked like he got lost in the woods, bruh. Like,
hey, man, this is my apocalypse look. We're in the apocalypse. I wanted to make sure people know, hey, I've been here for a minute. I'm not new to this. I've been struggling for a minute.
We've all been, bro, and we've missed you, man. Yeah, man. You know, we all caught up last week, but now it's good to see you, bro. Man, really welcome.
Hey, thank you for having me back. I realized that I couldn't be a gang member because I can't get my gang signs together quick enough. I tried to go NEW and it took too long. By that time, I haven't identified myself. I would have been shot. So I'm rolling with this gang though. Y'all give me time to. What are we doing? N, then the R or the E. Okay, I don't know.
You dead.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
So. A crazy week since last week. Last week, if you didn't tune in, we brought it back. Lloyd gave me strength again, and now Glenn's back to give me strength as well, man. But we're giving strength to each other, and we're gonna give y'all strength. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you missed out, what did we talk about? We talked about thoughts. We talked about Selena Powell. She's the super thought. We talked about that our favorite podcast. So if you haven't tuned in, go check that out, man. And Vin Diesel, the pop star, and because I hadn't talked to Glenn in a minute and he didn't check the video out, I told a personal sexual shit story about what I did over in Europe not too long ago. How'd you feel about that, Glenn? Now that you've had some time to absorb that, I just put it in Lloyd's face at the time, and he didn't know what to do with it. So
now since we're talking about shitting on people, you should probably clarify that you did not shit in Lloyd's face.
You put it in my face, but it was not like getting shitted on in the chest.
In the chest, yeah, it's so weird. Hey, man, I don't know how to process that. You a wild dude. I'm not gonna
5 days, bro. Y'all, you know you did it too. Well,
listen,
maybe
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie like I haven't accidentally clicked on a video or 2 or 3 that has had that type of kink in there, but I've never known anybody to partake in it. So that was a first, man. Big ups to you. Way to be a pioneer.
I mean, now that we're in COVID, that might be a thing of the past. We may never see that as a real option again.
Yeah. You wouldn't want that to go down now, especially now.
Now with everything
transmissions of fluids is not a good thing.
But now with everything falling apart, at least you could say it. Like, I don't think going forward, people aren't going to be able to say, "Oh, I've done that before." You got one up on a lot of people.
You have to like Purell and then like Purell. Okay, right here. Can we?
You know, they say COVID is created. That might be how it's created. You mix shit with antibacterial rub, and next thing you know, COVID.
And Glenn just rubbed his titties, so that's.
I rubbed Chadwick. I rubbed Chadwick's shoulders, yo. This is Chadwick on my chest.
Oh, I see. Here. Yeah, you got the Black Panther.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Word. All right, man. For this week,
thank you for sharing that with us, by the way. Thank you.
I had to give, especially on the comeback. I had to give. So shout out to Odell Beckham, man. Shout out Odell.
He's the shit.
He is the shit. Yeah, part of the Browns.
Part of the Browns.
Yeah. To the Super Bowl.
Yeah, to the Super Bowl. Yep.
All right.
At least this year they won't be in the toilet. Okay, that's the last.
Ain't that some shit?
All right, so that was a craziness from last week. If you want to check it out, please go tune in and make sure you like, share, subscribe. For this week, the biggest thing this week, we kind of kicked it off with a bang. The first presidential debate for election 2020 went down. Gentlemen, what y'all think? You know what I'm saying? We had Biden and Trump, man, going at it.
I'll let you start off. You won the coin toss.
first of all, this is an entertainment show, right? And usually we talk about entertainment things, pop culture things, but that's American politics right now. Now it's all entertainment. So that shit was real entertaining. Like within the first 5 minutes, I actually tweeted out, ha ha ha, we're all fucked. That's the only thing I could think of. This is the leader of the free world and possibly the next leader. And they're sitting there just yelling at each other, calling each other like, he's a clown, shut up. And then you couldn't hear, like if you were wondering, hey, am I going to get a stimulus check in a couple weeks? Or you didn't get that answer. You didn't get any of the answers that you wanted, but you saw them argue with each other. And I don't know. It's wild. I feel like I don't know. Are we doing hot takes on who actually won the debate now, or is it
take it hot?
People will hate me saying this. Trump won the debate because clearly his policies right now have not helped a lot of people in the country get through this whole pandemic. And we're not talking about that. We're talking about, oh, he was hot. Da, 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 da. We're not talking about his taxes. We're like, oh, his debate performance was terrible. I mean, now we have something totally different to talk about, which is the fact that he fucking had COVID and he lied to get in the building, which is fucking crazy. He was like, yo, it was that shit. It's like, yo, we got to test you, so you got to get here early. And he's like, nah, I'm going to show up like 5 minutes before, so you can't test me. What you going to do, turn me away? And then he got in the building with COVID, and he had to have known. He
was offered, I don't know if you all caught, the whole family were offered face mask, and they all said, no, I'm good.
So he was rough and rugged. Perception is that, I mean, if you were trying to hear what was going to happen, I think, obviously Biden had more things that he was going to talk about, more policies that he was going to talk about. But if you're talking about how it helped Trump like obfuscate the fact that he's kind of fucked things up to this point, he totally did that. Like, we're not talking about any of the policies. We're like, oh, did he debate well? If nobody cares about that, people are starving, people are dying. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about that.
You're not starving.
Oh, that's a fat joke, guys.
That is a fat joke. That's in the arms of an angel.
which I totally deserve. I'll take it because I haven't eaten.
Yeah, a child. No, I think that forum, that whole forum is like so old. Like, I feel like the forefathers would be very disappointed that we're still doing that. Like, they're debating, and you're looking at a 74-year-old and a 77-year-old man. Just like, I used to dedicate time, humble brag, to some of the old folks' homes. Just like dedicate my time, play some cards, listen to some stories. Okay, grandpa, whatever. And that's exactly what every argument sounded like. Just one guy that would not face the person yelling, just looking away, and the other person just bullying him, just yelling. And I like it. I like it because, I'm that bully. I'm the guy that goes, well, what are you going to do? Oh, you're stuttering? Cool story, bro.
Like, right.
Let's go here.
But it was an entertaining train wreck. And it was something. It was
entertainment value. It was, but for the future of our country, I'm like, oh, that's sad. You know what it's like? It's like when you go visit your friends, right, that are married, and you kind of don't like them that much, and they start arguing. So you just kind of laugh at like, oh, this is really funny. Ooh, he's got a point. Oh, she's got a point. Oh, she burnt you. But you just kind of sit back eating your popcorn and like, ooh, that marriage is not going to work. That's how I felt about our country. I was like, oh, that shit ain't going to work. That doesn't look good.
As an Asian American male, I'm like, oh, they're not even going to talk about us. So let's just, this shit ain't about us.
It ain't about us. That's the whole thing. It's not about us. That's what's so crazy about it. But yeah, it's brought entertainment to politics, and now it's totally taking the politics out. So it's just pure entertainment at this point.
And they're like, hey, we're going to do this 2 more times. Like, who? Why? Why do we need to see this 2 more times?
Yeah. No. I would watch it though. I would definitely still watch it again. I feel like we're very close to one of them throwing like a walker or something at the other one, or like their cane.
We don't even let Grandpa cook yet. We're gonna let one of them fucking run the country.
It's ridiculous. I think there's a need for a change. I think there needs to be a lot more, like some younger people, younger voices that are helping shape the country. There's a lot of old ideas, old ideology, and you get to see it all up there on the stage. You know, they're all trying to cling to this old ideology of oh, let's go and have a spirited debate. We're not at that point anymore in this country. Now we need a different thing. We need something different to get ideas out into the mainstream so they can be adopted as law.
That's called answers. We need answers. They may not be solution, but we just need answers. Like, hey, what's going on with the stimulus check? And just an answer. Just an answer would be fine.
Yeah. Like, you ain't getting it. Okay, cool.
Okay,
cool.
great. Let's move on. Let me go. Yeah. Let me go apply at Kohl's.
Yeah, let me go figure out where I'm going to scavenge next.
All right, since you already mentioned it, since I want to just keep the election stuff to, you know, the politics, you know, just real in one category to end off this week. So to kind of in between the debate to now the end of this week, which we find out over the course of the night. I think the news came out at like 10 midnight or around like last night.
Yeah,
the
like
news
11
that Trump
midnight,
has COVID and he did the whole debate with COVID and all that. Let me turn it to Lloyd with the COVID announcements.
I love this train wreck. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say like for the first time I'm actually rooting for COVID because I've been kind of rooting for COVID this whole time. But, you know, I hate traffic. But I like the fact that there's this crazy cross-section of like Trump supporters and people who think that that COVID's a hoax. There's like a good cross-section. And this middle is confused as fuck. They don't know what to be angry about right now.
Yeah, it's so weird because like your whole thing was like, yeah, he said this shit is a hoax, it's fake, and now he's just saying stuff on the news so he could, you know, make everybody happy. But we know and he knows, and now he's sick for real, and he's at Walter Reed, which, by the way, is like if you go to Walter Reed, usually you got something's wrong. Like, you know, unless you're visiting the vets, something's wrong if you go to Walter Reed, and it's usually pretty major. So now I know of them on Facebook, and they're not posting shit. They don't have shit to say right now because I don't think they don't know what to say. Usually they take their cues from you know, the ranter in chief. So you know, usually they take their cues from that. So, but they don't know what to say now. They don't know. There's no talking point. There's no like, oh, this is how we should actually spin this.
If you're quiet enough, you can hear all of the anti-vaxxer Trumps or like the anti-COVID Trump supporters like just deleting all of their timeline, being like, that's you know, maybe that was too premature.
And they're like, oh, he's just gonna jump out of this and he's gonna be fine. He's gonna come out super strong. And my question is like, yeah, but what if you're wrong? Because there's a good chance that you could be wrong, and it could not go well for him.
He's in that strong cross section of like he's obese, he's old. He's not physically fit. Like, he is literally the things that we were scared about 6 months ago.
Yeah. It like this whole time, it seemed like people were arguing for other Americans. Like, oh, but it turns out we were arguing for you, Trump. We were actually trying to save you, bro. You're the demographic we were trying to save, and you didn't listen. And now grandpa's in the hospital.
And on top of that, you know, I think that, with the Trump getting COVID, it's one of those things where I find, I don't know what I was gonna say. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Keep on going.
Okay.
So as you all you know, there is also partially, you know, some are saying that this could be, you know, a whole act, you know, that this is a setup for him to be, because, you know, he did terrible in the debates, you know, we all saw that, and then one of the news stories kind of in between yesterday and today was the audio came out of Melania talking shit with a aide that she had to her, talking shit about like taking care of Christmas, but also the border and those kids and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of so there's a lot of that. So they're thinking, you know, they took them out. So, you know, the staff took him to the side so that way they can kind of, you know, just not look so bad. And then, you know, because he wants to push, you know, this vaccine, which we all know still shouldn't be ready, but he's trying to push that he's got the cure. So he'll probably like say, yeah, I took it, and that's, you know, why y'all should take it to kind of You know, at the same time, I don't think he's that smart. But at the same time, look what the fuck he's done.
But wait, I feel like that puts his supporters in a very difficult situation because he's gonna be like, "Yo, I got this cure. It's dope. Y'all should take it." And then they're just gonna have to be like, "Okay."
I mean, he's got a bunch of anti-vaxxers followers anyway.
Right.
So
that's what I'm saying. They don't want to take the vaccine, but now it's like their idol telling them to take it is the only way you're going to get them on board. So I don't know. It's a very interesting time to be alive, to say the least, and time to be alive in America.
When people are saying like, "Oh, he's just doing it so he doesn't have to debate again," I was like, I mean, it was a train wreck, but I mean, he didn't do as bad as Biden. I mean, if anything, he had him on the ropes at best.
Biden was struggling.
I want to say, if I was Biden, man, some of the shots at his son that Trump was doing, bro, there's a couple of joints I was like, I would have ran over and started swinging on that motherfucker.
Really?
Big ups to Biden for having that composure and staying strong, because that's, man, fuck.
You think it was composure?
That bitch.
You think it was composure? You think he just wasn't rattled? Have you ever said something that's upsetting to an old person and you see them just like they seize up because they're so angry, like they can't really respond because their synapses are firing very slowly. It's like like that. That was kind of what was going on there. Actually, I think if anything, Trump helped Biden tremendously in that debate by interrupting him so much.
Yeah.
Because if he would have let him talk and let him go on for a minute, there's a good chance that a lot of those sentences would have been he would have stuttered a lot. Yep. He was already tripping up on words
because he was getting bullied. You could tell that Trump was putting the pace on him.
He was putting the pace on him. But this is the thing, and as a comedian, it's all about that silence and that patience. Yep. Trump would have had that silence and that patience, bob and weave, sit back, and then be like, "Oh, what you gonna say?" And then once he starts stuttering, just be like, "Oh, that's it." But I don't want to give him secrets on how to beat Biden in a debate.
I would say if I was Biden, I would just like start trolling him. Just literally say like one word, whatever, one sentence, and let Trump interrupt and just go off the chain and just let him just sit there and move your head. That's it.
Yeah, I think the Biden team should have had much shorter responses, like basically a sentence, like you said, Loy, and then look at Trump because he's going to interrupt. He's going to say something. Yep. So Biden has some really good sound bites, especially when he's like, "Hey, America, are you okay right now?" I thought that was pretty strong. Do a lot of that. Just talk to the people and then, let it hang. And then, Trump is going to interrupt and then people can take their own, idea of what happened or whatever. But that was the thing. He kept interrupting him, which was good for Biden. I don't know. I
find it funny. Like, what was that thing he was saying about his son? He was like, Trump was talking all this shit about his son, and he's like, Bo is an American hero. I was like, who's Bo? I'm talking about Hunter. Hunter. I was like, say,
like, your other one.
Who the fuck's that guy?
Oh, I don't know about Bo. It's like, damn.
Ethan.
Yeah.
But,
all right, guys. So we'll move on from debates and the COVID.
Oh, but hold on, wait. Before that, the only thing that I thought about at the end of this was like, I can't wait to hear Kamala and Mike Pence argue because I feel like that debate is actually going to give us the policies of what's going to happen.
Yeah, and actually, because it'd be the next one would have been Kamala and Pence, and then the Trump is one more, right? Yeah, because there's only 3 debates. 2 with the presidents, and then 1 with the vice president.
I think they're going to pull the plug on the rest of the debates, which saves Mike Pence.
Yeah, I think they are.
Case because if you've ever argued with a black woman, Mike Pence, he is not going to win the debate coming up.
Mm-hmm. So we good with that one? You too? You good with that one, Loy?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So one more last thing of politics. Have y'all heard about Julian Assange? He's hearing voice and is at high risk of suicide that they're saying at the wherever he's at. It was in the news. Do you think something's coming? Conspiracy theorists, and you got your conspiracy theorists. How you think something might be happening there with that? Real quick, hot take.
Yeah, he what is he still in an embassy somewhere? He's like in a Costa Rican embassy.
Yeah, that's the last thing I remember. But
I mean, he could be dead now. I don't
True.
know.
I've heard nothing about this. No comment.
So yeah, Julian Assange, famous for the whole WikiLeaks stories. But so that's that. We're gonna move on from that. Yeah, there was also Melania Trump, which we already talked about as well. That crazy bitch. So it just shows you she's kind of like it really shows she's the Eva Braun to Trump's Adolf Hitler with those comments that we found out.
I mean, that's kind of I don't know what that was. It sounded like she was complaining about a bunch of stuff that I have no idea. It did not sound good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. She definitely doesn't sound the way I thought she was gonna sound. I've never heard her speak. I just thought it would be way more Russian or something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, she was saying something about like how she has to do this Christmas stuff, but she'd rather be doing something else, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what I was like, yeah, I'm on board with
and
that.
then there was something like because she wasn't getting any press. That's why she could have cared less about the kids or doing stuff for the kids or something. Is what I
think she said that she was trying to reunite another family, but there was a lot of like protocol, so she couldn't do it or whatever.
Well, no, I think the protocol is because if she didn't get press, she could have cared less. She wanted press so she's doing it for the clout. She ain't doing it because she really want to do it. She's doing it for clout.
I mean, I don't know. I just heard what I heard was that she wanted to do it, but there's a lot of rules about why she can't do it, and then they won't cover the story. You know what I mean? Like she wanted to do something, but then they wouldn't let her do something because of all the protocol, and then the press wouldn't cover the story. That's what I heard.
If you really care, you do it. Fuck the clout. Fuck the awareness. You do it.
But it was even crazier than that. She's like, yeah, Fox News would pick up the story, no problem. But I want liberal.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's why she didn't. If she couldn't get that attention, she just stopped. So that just you don't give a fuck.
That's crazy when girls use Instagram for clout and somebody's on a different level using. I'm using Fox News as clout. Like that's shit, different level.
You know what I thought was funny? I don't know if y'all saw. She did like the little picture or whatever, and it just it looked really funny to me. The picture that she took, the angle and the lighting and everything, I was like, yo, she kind of looked like, like if you were to sell your soul to the devil and like the chick that he like entices you with, it's like she looked like the chick that you would be enticed to sell yourself. Okay, never mind.
Nope. Keep on talking though. I mean, it makes you feel better. Just keep on.
Nope. I don't. Yeah, she's just too easy.
You got to see the picture. It's like if you open the gate. Okay, whatever.
Hey, one more time. Yeah, you might as well. Third time's a charm. Maybe.
No, listen. This is why we have open mics, Loy. And this is not the forum. So I'm gonna go to the open mic. I'm gonna try it out because there's a thing there. It's a thing. I know there's a thing there to be said. It wasn't coming out because it hasn't been worked on. But if I get an open mic, it'll probably be better.
All right, guys. So more what the fuck. That's kind of how I wanted to transition from top to top because all of it is crazy news, and we're just gonna comment on this crazy news. Right. So another what the fuck? Are y'all getting Amazon? Well, because we can't really go nowhere, can't buy shit. Are y'all doing a lot of Amazon ordering from Amazon Prime? Is that how you're getting stuff?
Yeah, everything through Amazon Prime.
So the latest news as well that dropped this week is that Amazon revealed that over 19,000 workers got COVID.
Yep.
So does that make you concerned about some of the packages you opened and all that kind of shit? Nope, or are you spraying shit down when it comes in? Because that's what my wife's doing.
Yeah. I leave the box outside in the sun for 24 to 48 hours, and then hit it with Lysol.
Yo, you must live in a good neighborhood, Lloyd. You're just leaving shit outside, really? Okay, baller.
Yeah, because it's Amazon. I didn't get it. Send me another one.
But okay, that makes sense. That makes a ton of sense. I can't take that chance.
I'm gonna steal it out of my neighbor's car anyways.
Yeah, dude, we wipe everything down. We spray it down, wipe it down, disinfect it. We got a UV light. You got a UV light? Got a UV light, so we could put that on, throw it in the bathroom with the UV light on, clean it all out. Yeah, man. But I feel bad for the actual workers, man. Yeah. Every time I see them, I'm like, yo, y'all need something? Y'all need some water? Y'all want a piece of cake? I don't know.
They're working like crazy.
I'm fat. That's what I go to. I offer people cake. Okay.
That sounds like a.
You didn't bring it back. Shit. You did that.
Hey, you guys want some cake? Just come on inside. Just come on inside.
No, I offered to him to go, but yeah, I just you know what? If you see an Amazon worker, just give him a tip. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, hey man, here's a 5 spot. I know y'all doing a lot. Thanks for keeping America running.
Oh, talking about me living in a nice neighborhood. You out here giving out fucking 5 spots?
And
Shit.
cake.
And cake.
Also in what the fuck news, I'm gonna kind of put these back to back. We have Shia LaBeouf attacking people. He was
Again.
charged with a misdemeanor battery and petty theft. And then we also have Rick Moranis just chilling, walking around New York City, getting attacked by cats for no reason. What do you think about that? What do you think about actors going crazy and actors who ain't doing shit just getting attacked?
Well, Shia LaBeouf, this is not new. This is like, it literally happens on the clock. Every couple of years, he comes out with something new, and it's like, he got beat up in Albuquerque. He's out there doing some crazy shit. But it would be dope if it was actually him that punched Rick Moranis. That would just be...
We actually don't know that. We don't know that he didn't, because the guy is still at large that punched him.
That is true. That is true.
What's crazy is Rick Moranis finally came back. Like, he retired from camera. He hadn't been on camera since, like, the mid-90s. And he just did a commercial with Ryan Reynolds. So the first time he came back in 20, 30 years is a commercial with Ryan Reynolds. And the second time he's on camera, he's getting punched in the face.
Damn.
Yeah.
What do you have to punch Rick Moranis for, though, besides shrinking the kids?
Have you seen the third one?
Oh, was it that bad? Was it that bad?
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Oh man!
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Why would you punch Rick? He's such a
I
mean, he does kind of have a little bit of a punchable face, but also he was in Ghostbusters. He had the little helmet on, the little Colander. Man, come on, punch it. What we need to do is find Shia LaBeouf, get him out the clink, and then sick Shia on whoever punched Rick.
Hey, Shia, this is your new movie role. You should do some research on this.
Go track down the guy who punched Rick Moranis. I feel like that would be a dope movie. Like you get the footsteps walking up to the cell, and then you pan up, and then Shia is just bent over there, looking real, buff and angry after just, making somebody his bitch in prison. And then he looks over. He's like, "What do you need?" It's like, "We need to find the guy who punched Rick Moranis." He's like, "I'm in." Yeah, I think that'd be a great story.
All right, and other what the fuck news.
Clearly, nobody else liked my story. That pitch went nowhere.
Great, I love it. What else you got?
All right, this is kind of a very sad story for anybody that has lost a child or impending birth. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, she suffered a miscarriage. So just rest in peace to their grandchild that they lost of their child that they were about to have and added to the family. So
Jack, they named him Jack. Named him Jack. Yeah.
Very sad news.
R.P. Jack, man. All I can say is, my heart goes out to them. That's very, very tough. But I was like, damn, why would they share this right on social media? But then I saw a lot of people were like, yo, I have been through that.
Yeah.
And it's like, feel like there's no one to talk to, and I was like, okay, that makes sense to like you put that piece out there, and there's so many people who can connect with that pain and trauma that you're feeling. I was like, yo, big ups to them, man. They're really they're hitting heartstrings. So I know it's not like a time for laughs, but
yeah,
I appreciate them.
I thought it was very strange. I think I was very turned off by like kind of putting myself in this situation as I'm trying to have a kid. She loses her kid, and there's like a picture of her in the hospital sitting on the bed, and it's like that was very off-putting to me. It just in the who do you have in your circle that's taking a photo of you at that moment like that?
Yeah, everything doesn't need to be viral like that. Yeah,
it hurt my heart. It's like
I thought the same thing, but then I could understand, like you said, people could relate to that, and it got the conversation going. So it made sense afterwards.
So there's the two sides of that. Like Lloyd, that's exactly what I thought when I first saw it, because it's so painful to look at, and you're like, who would be taking a picture? But then you think of all the people who have been through there, and there are other people who also posted pictures of them in the hospital getting the news the same way. And because I guess it's a thing that people do, like they take a picture of themselves being sad.
I mean, well, that's weird. Not in my timeline. But like I don't like Chrissy Teigen that much. Like, not for anything. It's just I'm not a huge fan of her, but like seeing that picture is like, I want to hug her. So if you see this and you're in her circle, I don't know, maybe it's even John that's taking this photo of her. It's like, why put the how can you hold this camera up and not want to give this woman a hug like that? That was what kind of upset me generally about it.
Yeah. But as a picture taker myself, whenever I go somewhere, I take a ton of pictures. I get like if you're the person who does that, it's almost like autopilot. You document moments. You know what I mean? Like when you're in the public eye like that, there's probably somebody who was there to document the happy moment. They were there to document the baby being delivered, the first, them holding the baby. So if you're there, you're kind of just with the camera like, well, I'm getting paid anyway, so I might as well just snap this one. Sorry, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my job real quick.
Maybe you're right, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I just have human emotions. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, but if that's why because you like if you were there to take pictures of the baby being born, you weren't going to be able to share in the happy emotions either. You're going to have to be divorced to take all those pictures. So you're kind of in the same mind state, almost like, oh man, this is like like I'm here to take pictures anyway. I got to take this anyway. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Much love, Chrissy and John, man. I feel for
yeah.
it, man. I couldn't imagine.
Very sad. So one last bit of what the fuck before we get into some actual entertainment stuff, going back to what this show is really all about.
Fuck?
We have the last what the fuck is and actually it deals with entertainment. So like last week we talked about how Black Widow got moved to 2021. Well, it was announced this week that the new James Bond movie, No Time to Die, will as well. Oh, well, an edition will be delayed to 2021. So no Bond for everybody, y'all.
No time to screen is what they should.
No time to make that money back in the box office.
Yeah, man. It was, but there was a lot of other news. Hold up, wait. Did you hear
that was what I have for what the fuck, like the bad shit.
But did you hear? Oh, what the fuck? Did you hear the what the fuck about Jamie Foxx coming back as Electro in the new?
Well, that's entertainment stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like I didn't
read too much into it yet though. But
I heard that he's coming back as Electro in the next Spider-Man. Like he's going to reprise the role. So I'm like, they're kind of just like, you know what? We're going to take the good parts of these and then we're going to reboot it.
It'll be interesting. Are they going to redo the origin or that'll be?
No, it's with the what's his name, the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know. But it was Andrew Garfield when they did the Electro stuff.
Yeah, so they're going to keep it with Tom Holland. But now since we have like the different timelines and all that type of shit, I think Andrew Garfield might even do a cameo in the next one. But,
I wouldn't. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't work here no more.
or just come in and do a really shitty job. Like, ooh, whips.
So you're thinking we can get some multiverse type shit then?
Like the way he did to begin with.
Yeah. You think?
All righty. Do you have a what the fuck, Lloyd, that I missed? Like another issue?
Not really. No, I got nothing.
All right. Well, let's hit up entertainment now. Let's scroll through the YouTube trending channel and see what these young kids are talking about. And the first thing that's trending is apparently Megan Thee Stallion, who got shot by who was the cat that shot her?
Tory Lanez.
She dropped a new song with Young Thug. Let's watch a little snippet of this new track, y'all.
With pleasure.
Here we go. Click in.
Skip ad.
Ad. I don't know if y'all got ads.
Yeah, beat drop.
All right, here we go.
Oh, you're not on it yet?
No.
Got it.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Okay.
Okay. Why is her face in a cage?
It's probably faster if I just watch it from YouPorn.
Real hot girl shit.
Real hot girl shit.
Oh shit, okay.
You got a stink ass.
I got a stank ass walk and a reckless ass mouth. And my shit so tight. When we fuck, my pussy talk. I don't even say what's up. I just tell him what
Alice
I
in
want.
Wonderland
Cause I got another nigga that's gon' do it if he don't. Attitude bad, pussy too good. When he say fuck me, I tell him fuck me good. Chase these niggas, I wish I would. Bad bitch like me, hoes wish they could. She a Casper to me, I need glasses to see. And I'm all with a daddy, she a bastard to me. You ain't fucking him right, bitch, pass him to me.
Okay. I think that's good right there. What y'all think about that?
Hey,
Hold on.
Yeah, I need another
I'm
moment.
still behind. Hold on. I'm behind, I think. I'm a little bit behind. Hold on. Okay, I'm caught up.
So what are y'all thinking about that? A little Alice in the
Wait,
Wonderland?
did you see the Edward Scissorhands and Young Thug?
No, okay, let's get to Young Thug. Let me get to Young Thug.
Come and give me top like a crane. You a bitch and a whole bunch of game. Ay, shake what you thought that gay. Yeah, I'ma ice your wrist like a play.
Well, you know, strip club music, man.
Now the ass is fat like an egg.
Oh, I see.
Come to the spot and we can lay up. Not green that pussy
yeah.
like mayors. Ever since I got my cake up, I've been running these bitches like mayors. Don't stop, hatchback, shaking that ass on Snapchat.
I mean,
shaking that ass. What you do for these rats? What my
You know what I'm saying? You know, I can't hate, you know, with a lot of female rappers what they're doing right now. You know, it's women empowerment. You know, ain't got a problem with that. You know, do your thing. You know,
a lot of times I keep on forgetting that's Meg Thee Stallion. I keep on thinking it's Nicki Minaj. I don't know.
Or Lil Kim from back in the day.
come from the same mold.
The song doesn't bother me. It bothers me that I'm old and I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like I don't. Like, this is like a cameo. Like I'm supposed to know who this person is and I don't know who this is. Like I'm old.
I do feel old. I'm with you, Lloyd. Yeah, like okay. I dig the Alice in Wonderland vibe. You're doing stuff that you know the culture can understand. Or oh, I like that twist on that.
It's more like, oh, this is from my era.
Yeah, and like you cut. I didn't
Alice
think
in
Edward
Wonderland.
Scissorhands joint.
Yeah, the Edward Scissorhands in there. So, I mean, I think it's cool that the kids are finding things that we used to like, and then they're putting it in a way that they can interpret or enjoy. I liked it. I love it. I don't understand the fashion. I'm old. I want to turn it down, but it was very enjoyable.
Okay. So let's go to another video, the other hottest track.
Hold on. Before that, I want to put it on mute and play a song that I know over it. Just so I can enjoy it. Yes.
No, but the beat is dope. I mean, nowadays I'm like, okay, because I used to rap back in the day. But I used to rap, and I know other people who rap, and I'll hear like the bars, and I'm like, okay, you just rhymed lidocaine with lidocaine. Like what?
I like cocaine.
I like lidocaine and cocaine. That wasn't in the song, but it might have been. I don't know. I can't tell because usually they mumble. So
it's not my music. It's not my
but
music.
Megan Thee Stallion got bars if you like pussy, like it,
and
like
strip club music.
and if I love pussy, so I'm like, oh, that's good. She's talking all kind of nasty shit. Come over here and let me help you out, girl. You know my social security about to come in any day now.
You know what? That reminds me. Since between since we just now coming back with stuff, what we missed that because we weren't recording at that time. What did you think of WAP with Megan and Cardi? Did you all catch WAP?
I like the video.
Yeah.
The music.
I loved WAP. I fopped like 5 times. I fapped.
you fapped.
I flop. He's so fat. He's just flopping around.
That's what happens when you're fat. It's a flop.
The video was dope, and the song. I mean, it's fine. Again, it's just not my music. I'm not here. I'm not qualified to judge.
And like,
but I watched the video.
It had a ton of cameos, but like I felt so old because I didn't know who all these people were. I didn't know that there was a Kylie joint. And the way they gave her so much time, Kylie, in that video, I was like, you were expecting for her to drop rhymes, but it was just her walking.
I think Kylie should drop some bars. She's had a lot of she's got a lot of say in a lot of pop culture. She should say something.
She's been in a lot of rap. A lot of rap's been in her too. Anybody? There you go.
So let's keep it moving. We got another new track from a K-pop group because K-pop is like all the rage. It's moving. You got BTS, those group of gentlemen rocking it, and now there's this group called Blackpink. Let's pull up.
I like it. Is there going to be
Love
some WAP in?
Girls.
Going to be some WAP in this one?
I don't know. Let's find out. I got it. I got to add.
I don't know. Yeah. What do they say in Korea for WAP? How do you translate?
I don't know. I don't watch those videos.
What is WAP in Korean? Do they say? Are they going to bring it up here? All these. Are we watching? Are we clicking play?
We're bringing up Lovesick Girls. We're checking this out. So we're getting the dubs so we can understand what they're saying. don't understand.
Asian driver, no survivor. Domestic violence.
Oh wow. Oh, this is some mad wow.
I just feel old. I feel old.
like
It looks good.
you're playing DDR right now.
Yeah.
Holy shit. They
Alright. You guys good with the video?
I've seen enough.
Yeah.
I like this.
You know what? Here's
This
these
is
guys, no boys dancing now. We got the ladies out here doing their thing with Blackpink.
listen, I think America we've exported our pop culture, and now any other culture can do our culture. We're in trouble, yo. Like they used to look for it as like, yo, what's America talking about with their music and shit? And now they can do all the shit. Why are they gonna listen to American music when they got this shit? It sounds just like our shit. It's got the same chorus. It's got the same like.
I could definitely hear this at like American Eagle or Old Navy or some shit.
And you would never even know. This sounds like a Katy Perry song or like a Britney Spears or whoever the
God damn it, Grandpa. Britney
I know.
Spears.
She hasn't made a song in fucking years, decades.
Oh
shit! I'm so old.
The thing that bothers me about K-pop generally, and it's the same reason why I don't watch anime, is because random people will come up to me and start conversations about what's your favorite anime, what's your favorite K-pop. I'm not that dude.
Same.
Yo, that's fucked up, yo.
It's racism, man. Stereotype.
Wait, y'all get that?
Yes.
Now, is it wrong that when this came up, I wanted to ask both y'all like, oh shit, how long y'all been listening to them?
Oh shit, what are they saying?
What are they saying?
Exactly.
Where are they right now?
Well, listen. Here's the thing. If it comes to like basketball or something or dancing, and I'm around a lot of white people, I know that they're gonna look at me like, "Yo, Glenn, what you got?" And I'm just like, "Oh, it's annoying." So I get it. I feel your pain. Right here.
You know how many creepy white people? It's predominantly white people, white guys that do this. Like, you know how many random creepy guys that come up to me and they're like, "Hey, you're Chinese. My wife's Asian," and then they just want to have like a conversation. It happens to me at least twice a month, without fail.
You should be like, "Oh, do you mind if we fuck? Like, we're Asians. Like, we're just like, if you're offering her up, it's customary in our culture." and then bow. Just you reverse the racism onto them. Like, just make it about like every time. Here's what happens to me. I'll be in a store. White person will come up to me and be like, "Oh," and they'll ask me like where something is, or they'll ask me something like because they know that I work there. And my response is usually, "Oh, I don't work here. I'm just black." And then they'll get so like offended, like, "I did not mean it like that. I used to work at Abercrombie and Fitch as well. I know retail. Don't put me in that box, Glenn." And then I'm like, "How the fuck do you know my name?" Because you're wearing a name tag. That's how.
Yeah, so I don't. That's the reason why I don't watch K-pop. I don't pay attention to that shit. I don't know it. I don't care.
So apparently, though, that new track in their new album apparently almost broke Twitter. Was another reason why I brought that up, because there were so many hits. They got so much love. They got such a fan following that and if you look at compared to the Megan that we just checked out, that the Megan track got 3.2 million views. The Blackpink is at 54 million views. That's a large difference.
Well,
that's a fan following.
But Megan Stallion's only one. The girls, there's 5 of the girls, so you got to figure it's about the same, right?
Yeah.
So so apparently they're very popular. Shout out to them. Get that money. I feel like an old man though. I don't really know too much about that.
This is not my music.
Were you upset about it? Is that what's going on?
No, I ain't hating at all. No, we're just we feel we're all old men checking out what's new and going on. So the next thing, if we scroll down, let's check this out. I'm kind of intrigued on this. Jim Carrey and Maya Rudolph are gonna be Joe Biden and Kamala Harris on SNL. Let's check out this little clip that they put up.
Jim Carrey, huh?
Okay, very short and sweet. Although I was getting the Ebenezer Scrooge vibe from one of Jim Carrey's past roles for that. No, there was the Lemony Snicket vibe I was getting. Yeah. Okay, I'm intrigued. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's Saturday Night Live. I'll watch that 3-minute clip.
Yeah. Little snip. What you got a hot take on that one, Glenn?
Do I have a hot take on it? I think Jim Carrey. I haven't seen Jim Carrey in a long time. I think he might be hilarious. Maya Rudolph is always funny as Kamala. So I'm interested to see what happens.
All right.
I mean, I will watch it as long as I don't have to watch the entire episode. I'll just watch the one clip. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know.
I'll watch the highlights on YouTube the next day.
Yeah.
The
like if it was
ESPN
funny.
version of SNL.
Yeah, I feel like SNL is. I mean, I feel like they're making a comeback. I think some of their best work, I feel like, was at the stay-at-home thing, because all of the different cast members got to do their own thing and show their creativity and why they were put on the show, like individually. Because I feel like when everyone's together, you have your writers in the writers' room, But this just like everybody goes to their own room and it's like, be as creative as you want to, and then we'll put a show together. And I thought that was really funny. It was like really funny to see their individual comedic talents like just shine through or whatever. So
all right, so we got two more things before we sign off. This thing I'm really excited about because I straight up binged it. I didn't watch it when it was initially on YouTube. I don't know if you guys were checking it out, but Cobra Kai, I binged season 1 and 2 like a couple weeks ago, but they have the announcement teaser for season 3. Are y'all checking out Cobra Kai at all?
Nope.
No.
Bro, y'all are missing out on Cobra Kai.
No, I'm good. I watched 2 episodes and I was like, I'm good. I got it. I'm good. Yeah, good.
I wanted to, but I never even got that far, Loy. I didn't even get to I was like, do I want to revisit the Karate Kid world? I think Jaden Smith put it to bed. So I was like, I'll just leave Karate Kid world alone.
I think that we forget that they're 50 right now. This is like, it would have been funny like in their 30s, maybe 40s, but they're 50.
I mean, they got
I feel you, but that's why it's perfect that they're doing it in that timeline. Like, it's been X amount of years. Here they are, and now they're assholes.
They got Ralph Macchio out of bed, so that's great.
And the kids are assholes. There's no redeeming qualities for any of these guys. But you know what? I can understand though. We are living in 2020 where we've got the ultimate asshole, and there's a lot of assholes out there. So you know what? We'll fucking skip that one. I'll say that for myself. I'm loving it, but at the same time, it's just more assholes, and we're already living with assholes. So fuck them.
I will say that with Cobra Kai, it's not good enough to take me away from literally anything else that's out there that I could be watching. There's so much out there you could be watching. Cobra Kai does it. I'd rather watch Sopranos over again.
You know what? I would watch Cobra Kai if it was a movie. If it was like an hour and a half commitment, I'd be like, cool. But it's a series. It's going to be at least like a full 2 days work to watch this. It's almost like a day job to finish it. You know what I mean? If it was an hour and a half, I'd be like, okay, cool. I'll watch it. It's a movie. I'll commit this hour and a half to check out a little nostalgia. But for a series, that's a lot. That's a big commitment.
It was good. I got it. It was good. I was happy with it. I
feel like we killed your spirits. Like you really wanted to be hyped about this.
And
we were like, nah, you're like,
I'll find other motherfuckers. Fuck y'all.
Excitement does not exist in this show, does it? Kuya P.
This is what the fuck 2020. It wouldn't be 2020 if we didn't. Well, fuck me. So we'll end it off with a trailer reaction then. There's Borat 2 coming. Did y'all enjoy the first Borat? Are you ready for Borat, the subsequent movie film? Have you seen the trailer yet? I haven't seen it. Well, let's watch it. Let's check this out, man.
Okay.
Pulling it up.
I'm watching it.
All right, man, shit, you going forward. So I'm putting mine on. Let's watch this shit.
14 years ago, I released a movie film which brought great shame to Kazakhstan. But now I was instructed to return to Yankee Land to carry out secret mission. I go to America! Borat! What do you say? No, it's not me.
Borat, come back!
People make recognize my face. I would need disguises.
This man is sex criminal?
No, no sex.
This man's so sweet.
I will take this to be a fat like American man.
Yeah, this is a good one. Where is his crumb?
Where is this clown?
What is problem, officer?
Oh, you can play
Got
games.
somebody that's
Oh.
strapped to the top of your car. You need to sit in that passenger seat, boss.
Only men and bears are allowed inside car.
I'm here to give my daughter as a gift
Oh,
to
so he
someone
has a daughter.
close to the throne.
I need dress with real sexy peels.
This is a bag that just goes over the dress.
They're nice.
I really like this.
Let us present Sandra Jessica Parker Drummond.
I want this one with the baby on it.
She's about to show that WAP.
I have a baby inside me.
Can you take it out?
No, we cannot. That's not what we do here.
I feel bad because I was the one who put the baby in her. Did you ever put one in your daughter?
Wow.
No, I did not.
No, I did
Where
not.
is everybody?
They're wanting everybody to quarantine so they don't spread this virus.
Could I stay in your home? I hope quarantine never end. What is more dangerous, this virus or the Democrat?
Democrats.
It's killing some of the virus.
No, you can't see the virus. No, it's still there.
Democrats.
If you think you see a virus go like that.
This makes the virus sleepy, and then when it's sleeping,
Oh Lord.
Your daddy has a lot to learn.
My daddy is the smartest person in the whole flat world.
While the risk
Oh,
of
wow.
coronavirus remains low, as the president said yesterday, we're ready for anything.
Michael Penis! I got the girl for you!
Borat.
Is that a real thing that happened?
You fist me.
I had heard there
You
was
fist you?
some shit. I remember
What do you
hearing
prefer? You
something.
fist me or I fist
The
you?
motherfucker's crazy.
Sometime. Fist each other. Yeah.
All right.
You know, I've always wondered how he still gets interviews.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious because we didn't really see much there. How much we're gonna get in the cut? That'll be interesting. What the final result is. What y'all think of the first Borat? Are you? What do you think about this subsequent movie film?
Patrick
Yep.
Michael Strange.
You go
Yes,
first.
sir.
I have not seen the first one.
What?
Oh, damn.
No,
Well, you're rebelling against everything that is pop culture right now.
Yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. I grew up with like every fucking knucklehead in my high school was basically that guy to some degree, and I can't.
So have you seen any of his stuff? Did you ever see the Ollie G stuff?
Oh, I love his Ollie G shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was the extent of it. You didn't get into any of the other like. There's like a
Talladega Nights.
Oh yeah. But that wasn't really him though. Well, he was the character, the other character.
Right. I think he's brilliant. I think as an actor, I love him, but just Borat was just too much. I can't. I'm done. I can't.
Overload.
Yep.
Okay. What about you, Glenn?
I saw the first one a really long time ago, and it was kind of cool. It's a little like slapsticky, so there's like funny moments in it, but it wasn't my like, ooh, I got to see the next Borat. You know, so it's what Sacha Baron Cohen does. It's funny. I feel like it's one of those things that, again, I would watch clips or snippets of. I don't need to see the whole entire movie. I'm pretty sure there's no story arc where there's like, character change and, an evolution of the character, and he finds out the folly of his ways or becomes smarter or makes, Kazakhstan smarter. It's like, it's just a bunch of a mashup of just random ass fucking
skits,
like
basically.
instances, skits, basically, to some degree, skits and sketches is basically what it is. I'm sure they're funny. Although I do want to know if he went to the CPAC meeting and actually was there with the purse where he was carrying the person and was talking to Mike Pence. I wonder, because he definitely had to get kicked out of that.
Yeah. So real what the fuck. That was entertainment for the week. That was a what the fuck news for the week. Y'all got anything you guys want to promote before we sign off?
Glenn, go for it.
I've got nothing. You know what? I want to promote your special, Loy. I don't want to steal your thunder, but dude, I'm very excited. Asian privilege, man. That was pretty dumb. Congratulations. That's pretty. I said that was pretty dope, is what I meant to say. It sounded like I said that was pretty dumb, but it was a Freudian slip. That's pretty dope. I don't have anything. Just Level Up Comedy. Follow us. I'm sure we're gonna have some stuff coming out in the very near future. I know that we're going to have some stuff coming out in the very near future. I just don't know when that future is because it's still working on. But we've got some pretty cool things lined up. So just follow us, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that good stuff. Glenn Lawrence Comedy. That's all you need. Glenn Lawrence Comedy. That's me. And then Level Up Comedy as well.
Dope. You can find me Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of that. Loy Lee Comedy, LOYLEE Comedy, and my comedy album, shot in front of an empty theater. Asian Privilege is on YouTube for free. Also Spotify, Amazon Music. It's basically anywhere you can just put in Asian Privilege and you'll find it. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. I am Kuya P. Always giving you content here on the NRW. Go check out the Raised by Wolves episode 1 and 2 reviews with me and Loy. We have 3 and 4 that'll be dropping not too long after this drops, after What the Fuck episode 2 with me, Loy, and Glenn. So check out our 4. And then head over to the Knock channel, the Nerds of Color. I'll have my interviews with Chu. What's my man, Jonathan Chu?
Jason Chu.
I'm sorry, Jason. He did a hot track.
Damn.
He has a hot track called AYCE, All You Can Eat, that he did to support this restaurant in LA that got hit hard because of xenophobia, that with Trump talking the shit. So he did this great single and dropped a great video called AYCE, All You Can Eat. Support Hapu LA. They have a great GoFundMe campaign to kind of still stay alive. Because, everybody's losing business with this crazy shit. So go check out that, support that, and check out my man Chu doing his thing. And I'm going to put this up right here because I'm losing my memories going. And also, I have another interview up that you'll also see up by the time this drops with Son of Paper, another artist, rap artist out of LA, another great Asian American rapper. So check out those 2 great rap interviews. And as always, the NR there's our information. Subscribe, like, follow, share. Love you, Lloyd. Love you, Glenn. We out of here. What the fuck, 2020?
Don't waste your time.